Welcome to the Future Capabilities segment of the Momentum Conference. In this segment, we're going to be talking about some exciting new features that are joining the iTwin world in the near future. These include a brand new extension mechanism, IoT-enabled digital twins, and some recent advancements in machine learning. The first and most groundbreaking are extensions. Now, extensions are a new and efficient way for rapidly building and prototyping your iTwin platform-based applications. Very similar to the age-old concept of extensions, such as those in VS Code or Google Chrome. Think of them as Lego blocks of functionality you can add on to your app to make it pretty big, pretty quick. And there are two sides to this mechanism. The first is consuming extensions that already exist, and second is that writing your own custom extensions. Now, there's a huge payoff here. Anytime you write a certain piece of code as an extension, you only have to write that functionality once, and you get to consume it across platforms and applications. The extension is totally independent and can be popped into any iTwin platform-based application that you're developing right now or in the future. And the way it works is all you have to do is pass in your list of extensions, build and run your app, and then you can see the new extension functionality added on the top left section in the tools. Click on it and voila, you get to enjoy an entirely new feature with minimal effort on your part. We're going to provide some basic extensions of commonly used functionality by default in the iTwin platform, but our long-term goal is to have a huge library of extensions that are impactful across infrastructure domains, thus making the development of digital twin applications a lighter breeze than it's ever been. Next up, we have IoT-enabled digital twins. Now, we got a lot of buzz around the work we did with IoT in the recent years. This includes connected highways that can supervise the health of entire roadways, smart wind farms that can monitor and predict renewable energy production, and smart offices that can manage and track the occupancy of entire buildings. Now, when we worked on these solutions, we realized that the same features kept coming up over and over again. Features such as markers that show the real-time data of the sensors, being able to zoom and select different sensors, switch between them, alerts, notifications, even time series data. So since these are the common denominator in IoT applications, we figured why not just pull them out as extensions, which you now know is the cool new way of developing your iTwin platform-based applications, and provide you these display features so you can integrate easily IoT within your own app. That's only one side of the story, though. We have our IoT display features, but what about the data, the IoT data? That's important. So we are going to provide extensions and support on how to pull IoT data using some common standards such as MQTT, Signal-R, and plain old WebSockets, just to name a few. So once we have the data coming in, now we have almost everything. We don't know where the data goes, though. So we have sensors on the field, actual sensors. How do we map those sensors to the digital twin? So for that, we have what we call the IoT device painter, where you can literally paint IoT devices onto your digital twin directly, and you can put the right data in the right place. Our goal is by combining all these efforts to make these solutions accessible for you, and further fortify this marriage between IoT and digital twins, because this is up and coming in the industry, and it's gotten a lot of attention and momentum, name of the conference, in recent years. All right, last but not the least is machine learning. Now, machine learning, it's the up-and-coming technology that everyone talks about. It potentially can be paradigm shifting in infrastructure as well, and we are investing in it with full force. The thing with machine learning is that it allows us to solve some previously impossible to solve problems. Now, an example of that is in infrastructure, there's so much data out there in a bunch of different formats, and some of these formats are not easily accessible when it comes to converting to digital models. Formats such as a JPEG or a PDF of a 2D model, a PNID as an example. Now, that's really valuable data, and it goes to waste if it can be included in a digital twin. So how do we make that happen? The one way to do that is to manually classify each element, drawing element on that model, which is it's laborious, it's exhausting work, nobody wants to do it, it's time and effort and money. So previously, the attempt has been, hey, if we can't get humans to do it, why not use AI, machine learning? Now, people have tried using machine learning before to classify these elements, but there's so many algorithms out there. Some of them work for some models, others don't, and you have to figure out which drawing is going to go with which algorithm. It's a lot of management and data management as well, and just testing involved. It's just overall, it's a mess. Again, that's something that nobody wants to do. We want a simple solution. So that's where the machine learning, iTwin platform machine learning API comes in. It has a classification API which is the simple one-stop solution where we take some of the latest and greatest machine learning techniques and put them in one place for anyone to use. All it takes is a single call of the API. You can pass in your drawing, your image, a JPEG or PDF, and it spits back a nicely classified 2D model. And the classified elements include drawing elements, symbols, and even tag information. And this tag information can be used to easily navigate the model like you would an actual digital twin. Now, how cool is that? We started with a drawing, and now we have the beginnings of an actual digital twin with a single API call. And the best part, this is just the beginning. We're excited to keep using these machine learning techniques to solve even more previously impossible to solve problems. That sums up some of the up-and-coming features that we're really excited to introduce. Some of the many, I would say, but that's all the time we have to talk about today. Overall, I would like to say that we're excited to bring this new technology into the world, and the future of the iTwin platform is so bright that I have to wear shades.